a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on another team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Punch it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
On a big...
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And some room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You got to love that on defense.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from... They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Mays.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Demon Deacons are on the move.
Here we go.
The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Mays. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Into the house. All wideouts, no backs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mays. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, he'll throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to...
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Vick. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And last week was great.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Got his man. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keeps it. And And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The RPO, it's complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Vick. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Demon Deacons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember...
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. This offense is stuck. Finds his man. It's Mays. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where...
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He lost one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Shotgun snap on third down. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Demons! They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Vick. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for 6. This is... No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish now.
They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
I like the idea.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They're going to run it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Yellow Jackets line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space.
After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper. Got a little space. Picks up the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? High the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 40, there he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. The give to the back.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Croman Hope. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. The short hands. It's Taylor. Wide open on the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Yellow Jackets line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Motion from the wide receiver. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Trying to bull his way in. And the defense wants to bring the heat. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And that's really good 3rd down defense. You've given up some yards.
The Yellow Jackets are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Jukes his way for more. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You love to see this on offense early in drive.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Power football with the run. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Fitzpatrick. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. There he goes! Gets it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Touchdown! Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, North! Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side now. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
I got to tell you.
The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Snagged out of the air. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. back on the keeper. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. From the gun, the ground game. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. NC State going up-tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Boston. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The run from the shotgun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off. 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. NC State quick to the line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Boston. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two... And he motors into the end. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Under fire. They're working that left side. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We reach the break. It's NC State on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Morris. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes. So you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. NC State going up tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up. Handoff to the single running back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you see them there taking the
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. Surging forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Boston. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finding open areas. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gap.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Jackson. Got room to work. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
That's a really big completion for the offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Floats it out in space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Got his man on the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They'll go back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to him. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Single. Black 14. Black 14.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. This will likely be the last play of the half. The give on the option. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field.
Blue 22.
They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose.
Let's go.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. He'll keep it himself. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Morris. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The screen, and watch out. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Morris. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, UNC! Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. The The give out of the gun. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires left. It's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Ran through the contact. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. To the ground with the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal for the offense. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Now on the move. Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll try to blast their way in. Not only will he not get in, they'll stop him behind the line at the 4. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Rides the back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. Caught over the middle. It's Boston. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. To the air, it's Bailey. They'll run the screen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Here we go. Right. All right.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10.
Black 14. Black 14.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick release by the QB. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Black 18. Black 18.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State. They used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind